Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another video review for you, another magic review. That's what I do. I review magic tricks. I review playing cards. I do giveaways because at the end of the day, we both like the same thing, right? We're both magicians. We both like the same thing. We're both appreciators of the cards, right? And so I'm making videos. I'm uploading them every single day for you. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. Today, I'm gonna break my rule again. I have a long-standing rule that I don't review downloads. I don't review downloads. I haven't reviewed downloads in a really long time. If I ever do review a download, it's very rare. Only because there's just so many. There's so many out there. But lately, with just the way that mail is going and the way the world is, it seems like this is a download kind of couple of months, right? And so I've had a couple of different creators reach out to me and ask me to review their downloads, and I've said yes. I've said yes this time, told them I would make an exception for them. Today we're gonna look at an effect from David Jonathan, and if you don't know, please be sure to check out some of the other reviews I've done for him, most especially snaps. I love snaps, love that effect. Also Fortunate, Fortunity, and Sovereign Sandwich. Make sure you go check out those as well. Today we're gonna look at one called You Know. You Know, and it's done with Uno cards. So this is a deck trick, a playing card trick, but you're not doing it with playing cards, you're doing it with Uno cards. So if you don't already have Uno cards, you might be tempted to run out and buy an Uno deck. This is a download that you can get at penguinmagic.com. I believe it's $8.95. $8.95 gives you a 40-minute download link, and you'll get a 2-page PDF. The way the trick goes is you bring out an Uno deck of cards, right? And you bring out a prediction envelope. And you say, pick any one of the 4 Uno colors. Let's say they pick blue, right? And it's a free choice. There's no equivoque, there's no magician's force. You then hand the deck to them and allow them to riffle shuffle the cards together. They can riffle shuffle the cards again. And then you have them go through the deck and pull out the first 3 cards of their color. They picked blue, so they pull out a 6, an 8, and a 9, okay? And then you show them, look, if you'd picked yellow, you would have gotten these numbers. If you picked blue, you would have got different numbers. Green, you would have got different numbers. And it's true, they would have got different numbers. You add up 6, 8, and 9, and it comes to 23. You take the envelope, turn it over, and it says 23. And just to prove that it's not some sort of math trick, you open the envelope and slide out the prediction, and the prediction says, you will choose blue, and the 3 cards you will pick will be the 6, the 8, and the 9. Now, let me just say, the spectator can pick any color, and your envelope will always be correct. And it'll be a different outcome and a different number every single time. Let's talk about it. All right, so like I said, you buy this, your $8.95 to penguinmagic.com. You get the download, 40 minutes of instruction, which is huge, right? A 40-minute download for any download is gigantic. And it's really a download so that you can go out and get your own Uno deck and do this yourself. I mean, David Jonathan could have included an Uno deck, but why, right? You can just go to the store and get one. It's not difficult. And the Uno deck isn't gimmicked. It's not gimmicked, it's fully inspectable. There's nothing written on it. There's no duplicates, there's no gaffes, nothing like that. You're not preparing the Uno deck in any way. It's a regular Uno deck. But then you also have to prepare your prediction, right? So you'll need the envelope, the card, all the pens to make the prediction effect. David Jonathan will walk you through all that as well. Is it what I thought? It is what I thought. I didn't know what it was to begin with. I didn't know what the trick was before I started watching it. But once I started watching David do it, I recognized the force immediately because it is a classic force. This force is in a lot of my old magic books, classic forcing books. It's a classic force. And I mean, right off the bat, as far as negatives go, this isn't going to fool any magicians. They're going to recognize a lot of obvious things that are seen from other tricks, right? But I don't ever perform for magicians, so I'm not worried, right? This is a wonderful trick, and I think it's a lot of fun. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? David Jonathan is seated in a plain blue background. There is some looping music, but he is well mic'd. As far as what he's going to teach you, you'll get the trailer once again. He'll walk through setup, and you will need a deck of Uno cards and all the things I mentioned. Then he'll talk about how to do the force. He'll walk you through the entire presentation, which is the bulk of the video. And at the end, he gives you some additional little handlings, as well as different things that you could use to make the trek go a different way. And he also offers his tips. All right, so how much practice does this require? None, because it's completely self-working. It's a hands-off effect. Everything I said at the beginning is true. You hand the deck to the spectator, and they shuffle the cards, and they go through the cards, and they pull the cards out. And at that moment, you just pull your envelope out and just show it matches. So yeah, once you have the deck set up, and once you have your predictions set up, it's self-working, completely hands-off. So positives, like I've been saying, completely self-working. Completely self-working, it's a lot of fun, and it takes you away from the standard card trick. You might be the kind of person that doesn't enjoy using cards, mentalists for sure, because this is kind of a mentalism effect, right? You're making a prediction about something that they are going to do. You're going to tell the future. That's a prediction. That's a mentalism trick. And I've said this before, there are mentalists that don't appreciate the playing cards as much like we do. And so they want something that's a little bit more outside thinking. And to use Uno cards, which is something that everyone has seen and should put everyone kind of at ease, right? Because sometimes even when they see cards, people get a little on edge, like, oh, magicians know how to use cards, but I don't, right? Magicians have secret knowledge with cards, but I don't. He's going to do sleight of hand. For some reason, they don't think that sleight of hand exists if you take it out of the realm of playing cards, right? Well, it couldn't possibly have been sleight of hand because he was using Uno cards. Right, exactly. So there's that. Negatives-wise, I think, like I said it before, it's not going to fool magicians. It is a classic force, and even when you watch it, you might even say, "Oh, I knew that force already." You might have known that force already. What David Jonathan has done is he's lifted it out of those bygone eras and kind of redressed it with this beautiful trick with Uno cards. Is it worth the money? It's $8.95, right? It's not even $10. Plus, it's 40 minutes of instruction from the creative mind of Snaps, Fortunity, Sovereign Sandwich. You know David Jonathan, you trust him, and it's a fun trick that you'll be able to make and build yourself at home. But don't just take my word for it. There are other places to get reviews from, especially go out and watch other YouTubers. There's other YouTube channels out there, both men and women, working hard to give you the skinny on the magic tricks. Most notably, the Magic Kit. If you just search up there on YouTube, look for the Magic Kit. There's a lot of fun magic reviews on her channel as well. Definitely want to give her a like and a subscribe and a follow. All right, that's everything I can say about You Know from David Jonathan. Of course, I want to thank David Jonathan. I got mine from David and penguinmagic.com, and if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, I would suggest you head there as well. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.